attributes will become very apparent over the display we're about to see.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. They might remember me turning up. That's what this is going bad.
And here is the Bell Boeing CV-22B Osprey. This aircraft hails from the 7th Special Operations Squadron, part of a 352nd Special Operations Wing, stationed at RAF Miltonhall in Suffolk. The concept behind the Tilt-Rotor is quite simple. It intends to bring together the flexibility of the helicopter, particularly in operating into enclosed environments, with something of the speed of a conventional fixed-wing aircraft. Transport 24 combat troops, around £20,000 of internal cargo, or up to £15,000 underslung. And it's air-to-air refuelling capable. Here, of course, we see it in conventional aircraft mode. So gradually you can see the transition taking place as the rotors tilt upwards. Allows the Osprey to make, if it so desires, a short conventional landing, or of course to come completely to the hover. The aircraft first flew in March 1989. The US Marine Corps, with the MV-22B model, was the first to bring it into service in March 2000 for training, and then declaration for operational service took place in 2005. The US Air Force did likewise with its Special Operations CV-22Bs in 2006 and 2007, respectively, and got an impressive operational record with both of those services. The engine nacelles were at about 80 degrees for that tactical takeoff. And we expect now to see the Osprey making a so-called penetration descent into a normal approach to a roll-on landing around the runway centre point when it next comes in. Of course, one high-profile use of the Osprey is with the US Marine Corps as a presidential carrier on-board delivery platform to replace the ageing Grumman C2 Greyhound. And there are further developments being studied. The manufacturer is looking at a gunship version, and it's tested rocket and missile armament on an Osprey. And the US Marine Corps, with its examples, are going to gain an air-to-air refueling capability. But that, the Air Force Special Operations version already has. In for another fast pass. In US Air Force service, the CV-22B performs long-range missions supporting the forces of US Special Operations Command. It infiltrates those special forces, it resupplies them while they're in position, and then it exfiltrates them afterwards. The type has a combat radius of some 500 nautical miles with a single internal fuel tank. It can, of course, air-to-air refuel from Lockheed Martin MC-130 Hercules to give a range of more than 2,000 nautical miles and up to 5 hours endurance. The Probably see the crewman on the open rear ramp. A .50 machine gun can be carried there. And the Osprey can also mount a hoist and the fast roping equipment required for the rapid deployment of special forces. Last July, around the time of the 2015 air tattoo, a deal was done to supply 5 B-22s to the Japanese Ground Self-Defense Force. They'll be delivered by June of 2018, Japan becoming the first export customer for the Osprey, with discussions very much ongoing with other nations. And you can understand why, given the Osprey's impressive operational combat record. It was in December 2009 that the US Marine Corps brought the type into operational action for the first time, when Marines and troops were inserted into a hostile zone in Helmand province in Afghanistan by MV-22B Ospreys. They've carried out deployments such as earthquake relief in Haiti, and Libya in 2011 was another theatre.